mother cat appeared through the shadows, carrying a tiny kitten gently in her mouth. Her fur was dusty from living outdoors, and her eyes showed the fear of a mother desperate to protect her babies. She moved quickly toward the man who had been leaving food for her every day for weeks. Something about his kindness had earned her trust, and now she needed his help more than ever. She placed the first kitten carefully at his feet and immediately ran back into the darkness. The man stood quietly, understanding that something important was happening. This was not just about the daily feeding anymore. The mother cat was bringing him her most precious possessions, trusting him with the lives of her children. Her maternal instincts told her that this human might be their only chance for survival. Soon she returned with another kitten, then another. Each trip revealed her determination to save every single baby. The man watched as she worked tirelessly, never stopping to rest or eat even though fresh food sat nearby. Her focus remained completely on rescuing her litter. She kept looking around nervously, counting and checking to make sure none of her babies were left behind in their hiding place. When she brought the final kitten, the man noticed this one was in serious trouble. The tiny creature barely moved and struggled to breathe. Without hesitation, he picked up the weakest baby and took it for emergency medical care. After the kitten received treatment and began to recover, the man returned to gather the rest of the family. He spoke with neighbors who knew about the mother cat. They shared her sad story of once having a loving home with a family who cared for her. When money became tight and they could no longer afford her care, they abandoned her on the streets. She had been surviving alone while pregnant, finding shelter wherever she could and searching for food each day. The man realized this brave mother had already lost her home once. He could not let her lose her kittens too. That day he made a decision that would change all their lives forever. He carefully brought the entire cat family to his house and created a safe, warm space where they could heal and grow together. Even in her new home, the mother cat remained watchful. She would sit near the door, listening for sounds and making sure all her babies were safe. Her protective instincts stayed strong as she slowly learned to trust that this place was truly secure. It took time for her to believe that no one would separate her from her kittens or force them back onto the dangerous streets. With proper food, clean water, and gentle care, the whole family began to thrive. The kittens grew stronger each day, playing and exploring their safe environment. The mother cat gradually relaxed as she realized her babies would never face the hardships she had endured. Her constant worry began to fade, replaced by the contentment of knowing her children were protected. The man provided everything they needed for a healthy life. Regular meals replaced the uncertainty of scrounging for scraps. Warm blankets took the place of cold concrete. Most importantly, the promise of permanence replaced the fear of abandonment. This rescue became more than just saving lives. It became a story of second chances and the healing power of compassion. The courage displayed by both the mother cat and the caring man created something beautiful. Her bravery in seeking help for her babies, combined with his willingness to open his home and heart, showed what happens when trust bridges the gap between species. The mother cat had made an incredible leap of faith, and the man had proven worthy of that trust. Through patience and dedication, the entire family recovered from their difficult past. The kittens would grow up knowing only love and security, never experiencing the fear their mother had known. This transformation reminded everyone involved that every animal deserves safety, proper care, and the chance to live without terror. The story became a testament to the remarkable bond between humans and animals. When we choose to help the most vulnerable creatures, we often discover that we gain far more than we give. These survivors proved that with compassion and commitment, even the most desperate situations can become stories of hope and renewal.